Hello and welcome to the Poke Chalet. One of the things that I've recently heard was a discussion from Danny Phantom on booster boxes, about how people seem to be keeping booster boxes more so than ripping booster boxes, and how people prefer to rip the packs from the ancillary products over the booster boxes and keep the booster boxes sealed. Now, one of the things that has changed, and I'll admit this, is that I will buy product from distribution, break down that product, and sell loose packs first at a cheaper rate than I'd sell booster boxes. The reason for that is because obviously it's a pain if you're an online store to ship things that are collection boxes, tins, like basically these big items that don't get a big price, but it's really, really less expensive to ship a booster box. So booster boxes are, and like loose packs, like collections of packs, they're far more shipping friendly than the collection boxes. And there's something about why do people want booster boxes? And his assertion that people are keeping them sealed, I'm not sure that's 100% true. One of the things is like if I have a booster box and if I have a stack of 36 loose packs, what I notice is I can drop the 36 packs down to like maybe $30 under market for a booster box. Like like almost shave an entire dollar per pack off of the cost of the booster box before people want to buy. And this is not people who are buying to keep sealed. This is people who are buying to rip because they tell me they're going to get home and rip this booster box. The innate thing about a booster box is, and it's not perfect, but it is pretty predictable. When I say it's pretty predictable, what I mean is that there's almost like a known hit rate in a booster box, which is put together by Pokemon, collected from like a 36 sequential packs off the line, with assumably some sort of randomization, which equivalently spreads the hits amongst those packs. People prefer that, the 36 in a row, over buying 36 packs taken from this tin, taken from that collection, taken from here. The reason for that is they like that predictability in their gambling, right? They like to know that they're going to get something. They're not guaranteed, and you're not guaranteed with loose packs. But what people have noticed when you, let's say I'm lucky I'm in the position where I can sell loose packs and people trust me as a source for loose packs. Um, a lot of times you can't trust loose packs online. There's so many issues of people resealing. There's so many even rip and shippers opening resealed packs. It's packs are so cheap compared to what they're charging. So the thing is, people trust me for loose packs, and people will buy them. And two things will happen. One, and it's usually it's one or the other. No one tells me, oh, it was a very predictable 13 hits out of that 36, right? Just like a booster box. They don't really have that. But what we tend to see when we're talking about those packs, those loose packs that I put together from all things, two things happen. Either they got a lot less hits, which people grumble and what did Ryan do with the hits, or the opposite happens. So I've had loose pack, 36 pack lots delivered, and some of my best customers have hit two Pikachu SIRs. Some of my best customers have hit a long time ago used to sell 151. They've hit God packs, the demigod packs from 151. So that's the thing, right? People, when they're buying booster boxes, they're buying a predictable product. They're buying something that's, you know, less likely to be tampered with, and I understand it. That's why you're seeing in most parts people are selling booster boxes for a higher price than the packs themselves. I think even Mason from Cardinal Games was indicating the same thing was happening. He was pointing at his booster boxes and saying, If I broke this booster box open and sold the packs individually, he would make less money. It's because people want that unit of booster boxes. That, you know, I don't know if I have booster boxes here. Obviously, you don't. They want that unit of booster boxes, which is a predictable unit, especially if you're going to have a rip session. You don't want to have a really damning rip session, right? You want to have a scenario where you're opening up your packs, you're getting one hit there, and it's predictable. And that's what people like. That's why people prefer to buy booster boxes. So when you see booster boxes that are being more expensive than the sum of their parts, you have to realize um, it's not just the fact that people are investing in booster boxes and putting them away and supply is low. It's the fact that people put a premium on booster boxes because of that predictable unit of packs. I know that there's some of my customers now prefer my loose packs because they are wilder. There's more likely to get some crazy stuff or be completely devastated, and people are okay because it all sort of evens out. And these are big rippers, like not 5 pack. These are not 12 pack guys. These are 72 pack guys, 140 pack guys. These are degens, real fun looking. Fun. I love getting their bulk, the bulk reverse hollows. So that's the thing. There's a premium on booster boxes, and you have to understand that that's why we see booster box prices higher than the sum of their parts. The other thing about booster boxes and things like that is they are a experience, and that's one of the things that I don't hear many people talk about when they're talking about Pokemon. They talk about value, like don't rip that box because you'll never get the value out of it. They talk about investing, which is a facet of the industry. But what people don't talk about is the entertainment. Now, I know that Danny Phantom puts like a fun cost against a booster box, and that's a really interesting thing to look at. He says, "Oh, the fun cost of this $200 booster box is you'll only ever get $100 of cards out of it. The fun cost is $100." People don't mind, right? That's so good if you can spend $100 or lose $100 for $100 worth of entertainment, right? For the excitement of opening, let's call it a Fusion Strike box. You buying, let's go big. You're buying a $600 Fusion Strike box. You and your buds are sitting down. You're gonna rip through it. You're probably not gonna get the Gengar. You're probably not gonna get the Espeon. Maybe you would, but most likely you're gonna lose. But you're paying for that enjoyment. That rip sesh is intangible joy and entertainment, which people will pay for. That's why people buy booster boxes. Now if you can get loose packs, if you can, but you see these people who have 15 15 collection boxes, and they rip it all down and they show the packs, and it doesn't even add up to 36 packs. That's the difference, right, between ripping a booster box, buying a booster box for fun, versus, let's call it, the loose packs, right? There's an inherent big glob of fun, and that's why people like booster boxes, and that's why they're more expensive than the sum of their parts. People used to look at booster boxes and say, "Oh, they're cheaper. Yeah, they're cheaper per packs," and in theory they should be, but that has reversed, right? People get entertainment out of ripping a booster box. Very little people get a lot of entertainment out of ripping 15 collection boxes that have 4 packs each, right? Of random types. You like that predictable, even if it's predictable gamble, and people like that. So I think that's why booster boxes are actually more expensive than the sum of their parts right now. It's not just the limited supply, it's the fact that people put a premium on that unit. Yeah, of course, there's investing, and it's a great, high density product of packs. That's on top of it. But people don't talk about this part. The fact that it's It's highly sought after because of the joy factor, the entertainment factor. So hope you guys don't mind a shorter video. We're going on a break from Poke Chalet for a little bit. So I won't be shipping orders. I won't be doing curbside pickup. I'm taking a summer break from it. It's going to be, I'm also catching a cold, which is very timely. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Please hit the like, hit the subscribe, and say something in the comments. Say like, you know, hey, your red shirt, you got that in the cereal box? Something like that. Hope to see you soon. Bye.